In 2015, Aspired Education joined forces with Morris House Hostel to produce a 12-week music production and videography course for hostel residents. The aim of the course was to give residents a basic understanding of how to get into the music industry using the skills we provided. Along with this, we were looking to hit key skills like building confidence and team building using the resources at hand. On this video, we talked to the support worker and also the artists involved in delivering the project.
So I expect my clients to have good, meaningful use of time, to explore their talents, to help them grow in confidence. They do need help with their confidence, but I do think that this will help, because I feel that they'll be able to, look back at what they've done, and it will show that actually they are capable of achieving their dreams and what they want. Because a lot of the clients that are attending this workshop they love to sing, they do love music, but they've just never had the opportunity to do something like this before, whereas now this has come to their doorstep, to their home. It gives them that chance to explore it and see if it's what they want and actually achieve what they want in life. We both know the end of the night was only made for saying things that you can't say tomorrow day. Crawling back to you. There you go.
One thing I've noticed, it's hard getting noticed. You can't please everyone, but winners don't quit and quitters don't win. I sit down and think, a few years back, who heard Dapz ever sing? Hardly anyone. I was afraid of what man would say, but round one came and a lot of things changed. So fast forward a few months, got fan support, he's showing man love, the feeling's strange. I wasn't expecting this, I was an ascending thing. I've been there, done that, I used to brag and boast, but now man, don't leave that to the rugrats. I used to wanna be the best in the midst, now I just wanna give the best I can give.
Well, coming as Wesley from Aspired Education, just wrapping up the music project at the local hostel. We've got PhePhe here, the vocalist who was part of the project. How do you think it went for you?
Overall, it went good. We had some obviously difficult times and structure of how to get the programme back together, but overall it was good. The main thing was that we taught some young people some new skills we didn't have. So one of the girls that I was working with, at least she knows how to do a full vocal warm up now and be ready for studio, so that's good.
Wicked, man. So what kind of, what were you trying to teach them from your aspects? What do you think you're strong at and what are you trying to...
My side of it was just preparing all the vocalists for when they leave this project, if they want to go on to record their own stuff or perform their own stuff, kind of having the tools to be ready for that. So like I said, like vocal warm-ups or practicing how you record so you don't have to do it all in one take, you can chop it up. Some people feel like, oh, singers must go in there and just sing the whole song one time. Don't do that. They break it up and know how to structure a song. And really just kind of like, you've given a bit of confidence that every singer or artist has got their own way of writing and their own way of performing, so there's no right or wrong, and that's what we're trying to get across it. Get your own unique kind of take on it.
So if you was to change anything in the project, what would you change going forward?
I think that for this particular group of young people, we could have had some less weeks but longer sessions, just to keep them a bit more engaged, because obviously commitments of everyday life kept clashing and we listen and then we have to recap, and then so it would have been a more kind of productive if we structured it with longer sessions.
Yeah, man. So in terms of your music, what you got coming up, or I know that you're a bit sort of chat at the moment.
I'm just working on a new EP. Obviously I had the single that I put out recently called You Make My Heart Go on SBTV.
Please, no lies. That way, no tears fall from my eyes. And you ain't gotta spend all of your time with me.
that's done really good, had some really good feedback. So next thing is just work on a little kind of 6-track EP to put out. And, yeah, keep building a little bit of a fan base and taking it slow, just taking it slow.
Yeah, wicked. So for all those who haven't heard of PhePhe, where can they hear your music?
You can hear my music on my SoundCloud, which is PhePhe Music. It's PhePhe Music, one word, and that's the same for kind of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, so PhePhe Music.
Yeah, man. And for all those who don't know, hopefully getting PhePhe into more aspired projects going forward.
Definitely.
So, yeah. Man, Dapz On The Map. How you doing, bro? You good? Yeah, man, good, man. Dapz was one of the tutors for the Aspired music project at the hostel. How do you think you went, bro?
I liked it, man.
Yeah?
I liked it. I liked the energy. I like the person that we worked with in particular, like Amy. Like, she's sick.
Yeah, man.
Wicked.
Yeah, man.
Loved it. I didn't know that there was talent like this in environments like this.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? You just feel like everyone's going to be down and sad and depressed because of the situation that they're in, you know what I mean? That they're homeless, you get me? But nah, she was wicked, singing her heart out, came in full of life, had more energy than us, you know what I mean? And she's in a worse position than us, you know what I mean? Just made me be a bit more reflective on myself as a person, like, you know what, it could always be worse.
Of course.
Came in, sang her heart out, started playing the guitar, you know what I mean? And she's got issues, like, she's got problems away from music, you know what I mean, life problems.
Yeah.
And she just moved like none of it was important today. None of it's been important for these weeks that we've been carrying it out. She's just on it. So I loved it.
So in terms of what you bring to the table in your skills, what was you trying to teach these young people for this particular project?
Just basically how to express themselves, really.
Yeah.
Like we spoke about songwriting, and we spoke about not only discussing things to do with not only discussing situations to do with the topic that we're talking about, but to dwell and get more deeper into them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we talked about life, and then we said, all right, cool. What do we want? What does the beat tell you when you hear a certain song? And we were saying it tells you just about life, and we was like, all right, cool. What about life does it tell you about? The song was a bit of a more emotive song. It was a bit more of a reflective song. So it was like, it makes you think. It was like, alright, cool, what does it make you think about? You know what I mean? It makes you think about times when I never had money. Alright, great, write that down. You know what I mean? What situation have you been through when you haven't had money? Like, keep going in. It's like a constant spiral.
It's creative writing
of how we can delve into the key root, you know what I mean, and put them all together. And then we've got a song, basically, you know what I mean? And she's done that, and she's wrote a song.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to the video actually, to be honest, the end project.
Yeah, wicked, so am I.
So, if you were to do anything different in terms of this course, what would you do differently?
What would I do differently? Instead of doing it weekly, I would do one solid session, maybe 4 or 5 hours, you know what I mean, or the whole day, you know what I mean, just get it out and done and touch them, because don't forget, situations and environments like this, like, they're already going through things.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
This is an escape route out of the norm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But as people, we can't commit to things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People struggle committing to relationships, committing to jobs, committing to life.
Yeah.
So we can't really expect these people to commit every week, at a certain time. I'm going to be here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they have got a life as well, and as I've been saying, their life's a bit more strenuous than ours. You understand what I'm saying? So I think it should just be a one powerful session. You know what I mean? Where we can get everything that we plan to do out in that designated time, inspire them and leave. You know what I mean? Like, leave them with that and go, rather than doing it every week, because only the dedicated people will go.
Yeah, definitely.
Whereas if you just do it one power session on a specific day, everyone will go because they know it's not going to happen again.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I would do different. Yeah, definitely, I would do that differently.
For me, I start to ask myself questions about the course. So there's definitely things I've learned about myself while I was doing it. Is there anything that you found that you learned about yourself, about the course while you were carrying it out?
Yeah, man. As I said, like, things could be worse.
Yeah.
Things could be worse, bro.
Yeah, man.
Man's in a hostel. These kids are like 17, 18, 19, they live here. This is their home. You know what I mean? I do my workshop and I'm gone home after that. You know what I mean? They're not here. They live here. You know what I mean? And not to say this place is bad, because it looks nice. You know what I mean? Like, it's welcoming, but it's not ideal, is it? No, no one wants to live here. Yeah. And they live here.
So hopefully that music can give them a...
Come on, and they're moving like, it doesn't matter. Oh, it don't matter. Like, we're just living life. I mean, I'm at home stressing about minor things that I shouldn't be stressing about because this is going on.
Yeah, man.
So it made me realise, yeah, things could be worse, man. Like, be grateful, Daniel. Like, be really grateful for what's going on.
Yeah, man. He's definitely taught me that as well.
Be grateful, man, because there's people who are in, you talking about money, these don't have no money. You know about money, they haven't got no money. They've never had money, and they don't care. You know what I mean? They just move like they have no cares in the world. Love that. It's made me reflect, man. It brought me back home, basically.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Feet on the ground. Yeah. So, for those who don't, the small majority probably don't know who you are. Yeah. Tell us a bit about what you're doing at the moment.
I'm a recording artist. I make music. I sing and I rap, or MC, should I say? I started off MCing, started off doing grime music, and I still do grime music, but my music's kind of evolved now because I don't just listen to grime music. You know what I mean? I listen to soul, I listen to R&B, I listen to futuristic sounds, I listen to reggae, I listen to bashment, I listen to roots rock, I listen to everything. Like, all my influences from life, I kind of connect them now into one. So it still falls underneath the grime bracket due to the tempo. The tempo is 100, 140 beats per minute. That's a grime tempo. But the sound doesn't sound grimy at all. You know what I mean? It almost sounds unique. It sounds futuristic. You understand what I'm saying? I shed light on relationships. I shed light on my personal relationships with the world, with my friends, with my peers, with my journey. You know what I mean? And we all gone through the stage where we boast and brag about our achievements, in the sense of like, I'm the best MC, you're not the best MC, I'm the best in room, I'll beat you. If we was to ever have a little lyrical spar, I'd beat you up, I'd take you out. And I've gone through that now. Like, I don't really care about that no more. Like, it's not interesting to me at all. It doesn't matter. A lot of people watching this now don't MC, don't listen to, don't care about that view. They just want to hear good music. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I do, man. That's what I do. I built a name for myself in Birmingham especially, but in the UK because of it. I'm grateful for, I'm blessed in it. Like, so a lot of people listen to my voice. You know what I mean?
I started listening to you for I'm Gonna Do Me. That big tune for me. But I know that you're coming with a new sound recently. So talk to me about a couple of the tracks that you got coming out right now. And
there's a song that's on people's lips right now called Murder, and it features my 6-year-old daughter.
Swift production.
Whoa. So many man know, man, that man don't know. See, if you ain't flecker, then you can't flex right now, cause it's a no flex zone. And if I ain't in 7-0, then I'm in B10. You can find me by St. Andrews, rolling with my Afghan friend.
She says 5, but she's just turned 6. It features her on there. I was really not pessimistic about the song, but I had a lot of doubt and I had a lot of questions in regards to the song, because the song's called Murder. Now when you hear the title Murder, and then you hear that he's got his daughter on the song, it automatically raises suspicion and it automatically raises doubt in the song being good. What kind of message is he putting out to the youth? What kind of message is he putting out, full stop? Why has he got his 6-year-old daughter saying murder on the song? When you listen to the song, you realise that it's not murder in that sense. You know what I mean? It's not killing people. Like, I'm gonna get my daughter to talk about killing people on the track. Who does that? My father does that. No one does that. It's not that. You know what I mean? It's talking about killing whatever you want to succeed in, killing it. Make sure you kill it, man. Like, yo, you murdered that. You know what I mean? Yeah, he murdered that. And that's where murder came from, and it's even spelled MURDAH. as opposed to M-U-R-D-E-R.
As in,
You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
So it's just most importantly as well, it's just a slang terminology that me and the lads from West Brom use. Murder. There's a lot of Jamaican influence in West Brom.
Yeah,
There's loads.
Yeah.
So like we kind of mix with them, and we've got our own slang now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So we're like, don't say a word, or murder. You know what I mean? Like that's what we do. And I thought I'd just bring that to and shed light to the scene, to my city, to surrounding counties. Like, yo, this is what I'm on, man. I do this. This is me, innit? This is me. Some people's gonna like it, some people's not, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was thinking, oh, you know what, radio's not gonna play this. You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna say, oh, why is it gonna do what saying murder on the song? All these questions that I had in my head, I was thinking, yo, radio's not gonna play this. You know what I mean? But I'm a strong believer in God. Like, there's no going around it. Of course. I have to stress that. There's no going around it. And I prayed about it, fam. I got on my knees and I prayed about it, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna put this song out now, put it out to the universe, and then whatever happens, it happens. I've done my bit. I've recorded it. I've vocaled it the best that I can. I brought my daughter on. She sat on my lap while she recorded her parts. I've done everything I can do. I've gone back and forth with the producer. He's edited the beat. Swift out my brother. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's edited the beat. He's done this. He's done that. Now it's out to the public. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it in your hands. Now it's placed on one extra. See this. You know what I mean? Doing mad things. He was picking up on it. People I used to go home and listen to as a youth when I was a young boy in my dad's computer room on his internet when I wasn't even supposed to be listening to these guys, Jeremy, Skepta, Riley, Getz, Kano, Chip, you name it. They all love me now. Yeah. Or listening to my songs or messaging me on Twitter saying, you know, yo, Dapz, your song's wicked and etc. And I'm like, whoa, what kind of dream is this? This is a bit mad. You know what I mean? So that's what's going on with me right now. And ever since then, the ball's just been rolling. We're getting some TV now and all these mad things are going on now.
You mentioned you're working with Swifter. Just a quick one. Who other artists are you working with right now?
Tommy, I just keep it in-house, man. No outsiders are involved no more. Not allowed to be involved. Keep it in-house, so it's me, Thomas, my right hand, Swifter, my left hand, so to speak, and then Apostle, my engineer. Let's work with them. I work with MCs as well, but I don't work with MCs, but a lot of these MCs from Birmingham especially are my friends, like close friends. You know what I mean? Like JK, Temper, Scopes, Tazzle, Yassine, like D2, K2. Like a lot of these guys are like personal relationships I have with them, like with friends. But that's my team. The guys that I said, I work with them really. If I really like you as an artist, then I'll shout you, or if you shout me, I'll work. But other than that, I'm not working with everyone. I don't want to. Because not everyone looks at music the way I do. Not everyone's on this the way I am on this. And I'm slowly going to get demotivated and stressed that you're not on it the same way. So rather than put them negative energies in, I'm just focusing on my brand and focusing with my team for the moment. And when the right opportunities arise, when the right opportunities arise, I'm on it.
So for those who don't know, where can they cut your music? Where can they go to listen to your music?
Oh yeah, you can just go. I'm on all social networks. So Twitter is twitter.com/Dapz On The Map, DAPZ, and then on the map, or English. And then Facebook's same, YouTube's the same, Instagram is the same, but SoundCloud is Diesel. That's a brand that I'm trying to push. And hopefully create a label out of it in the near future. It stands for Don't Say a Word. You know what I mean? That's how I move. Like, I'm not really the kind of guy that's on Twitter talking 24/7 about my day. You know what I mean? Or on Facebook or Instagram posting a million pictures about my day. I'm more of a, you know what? At the end of the day, I do music and I'm an artist. I make songs, so people just want to hear songs. So they want to hear from me. So where's your songs? I can't do that and talk at the same time. I can't do that, so I'm on a Don't Say a Word vibe. I got it from my brother really. My youngest brother, like, he was messaging me one day and he typed DSAW as a text. Like, he was always saying it because it's a West Brom culture. This is what everyone in West Brom says. But I wasn't around for a little bit. I was getting my head stuck in the studio, and I texted him one time and I said, yo, don't be late, you know, fam. And he texted me back, Diesel. I was like, what's that, bro? what's that? He's like, don't say a word. I said, oh my gosh, that's hard. I'm running with that. And ever since then, I've been running with it. I've got it in my tunes now. And
People are saying it.
yeah, people are saying it, and it's part of Birmingham's culture now. You know what I mean? Don't say it, don't say it, yeah, don't say it. People are saying that now, not even thinking about Dapz.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They even got me in mind when they're saying that. You know what I mean? They don't even know where it come from, but they're still saying it.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm trying to launch soon, man. I'm just right now I'm the main artist alongside the producers and the engineer that I stated. But eventually we're gonna try and get artists on board as well.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's future. That's right now. I need to get my foot in and I need to be established. But yeah, I plan to do that. Don't say a word.
Wicked, man.
Yeah, man.
As I say, pleasure to have you on board, bro. Every time. Yeah.
Always, man.
To the left of me, I've got James, the main man, the producer of the music production course under Aspired Education. How do you think it went, mate?
I think it went fantastic. We saw really sort of revolutionary results inside of a person. We saw them come out of their shell. We saw people getting involved into things that they couldn't even imagine they could have done.
Yeah, man.
You know, we saw at the end, we saw one person becoming less shy, more confident, and believing in themselves more. It was more than just music at the end of it.
Yeah.
It was more of like what I'd like to think is like a cornerstone in their life in order to move on and be more confident in their life.
100%.
I just think it was fantastic to get the vibe. You know, everyone was happy, everyone was doing their thing, everyone was working as a team. The biggest thing that we got there is teamwork, and to help people not think that they're just alone, if you know what I mean. They always got someone to fall back on, and you know, so yeah, the big expression as well. Everyone got to express themselves and everyone got to do their own thing. They weren't struck down to what the schools would do, where you'd have to learn classical music or something like that. They were allowed to express themselves and do what they wanted to.
Wicked, man. So in terms of what you specialise in, what do you think that you brought to the table, or you tried to teach these young people about what you know?
At the end of the day, I'm like every other teacher in the respect of my knowledge, but I bring a level head to the playing field. So as far as kids go, you know, I'm only 21 myself, so I got you know, I've been where they've been, and they're older than me sometimes and all that sort of stuff, and I've seen education and I've seen how ugly it is in the terms of music, and I got scared off it at a younger age, but then I've gone through the education things now, so I know exactly what needs to happen and what needs to be done towards the criteria, let's say, in order to, you know, mould and make a successful musician when it comes down to it. Basically just a level head, you know. I've given them the know-how and the utensils. I haven't lectured them, I haven't been their teacher, I've enabled them to express themselves and do what they need to do. And in turn they've learned.
In the whole process, if there was something that you could change from the whole project, what do you think you would change?
A better space, I'd say. That's the only thing. You know, we've got the vibe, we've got the people, we've got everything that we need. We just need a more dedicated space, I think, is the only thing.
Yeah.
We've got everything down to a T, we just need the space.
So in terms of your skills, man, I know that you do a bit of drumming, but I know that you're quite musical, so what else do you get involved with, or what do you specialise in?
So I started out playing drums, and I was heavily into metal music at the start, and then I eventually progressed into reggae and stuff like that. So in turn with reggae I learned how to play keyboards, and then I got into things like classical rock and hip hop, and in turn I learned how to play guitar and bass guitar. Grew up with the whole sort of classical rock, reggae feeling throughout the family, so that's what I learned. Two polar opposites in all respects. They were both trying to do the same thing though, which is express themselves, so I was always curious about combining and contrasting music, because I'd be listening to death metal, heavy metal, all these things one day, and then listening to hip hop, grime, rap, drum and bass, all these things. So I've always learned how to be such, I think the best thing to be in the music industry is versatile and flexible.
Definitely.
So I've always made myself be that. I love performing, I love gigging, all those sort of things. I love working with musicians. I like being around people at the end of the day, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I play multiple stupid amount of instruments. I'm a sound tech, audio engineer. I do production afterwards, the whole sort of mixing, mastering phases. Yeah man, everything in music I teach, you know, I I do whatever I can as long as it's got music in the title.
Very musical. You won't think he's 21, would you? But anyway, from behalf of everybody on Aspired, it's been a pleasure. The project couldn't work without you, mate, so massively big shout out. So this is Amy, the star of the show.
Hello!
You alright, yeah?
I'm good, thank you.
How have you found tonight?
Yeah, it's been really good.
Has it, yeah?
Yeah.
So generally, how did you find the course?
I found it very good, very interesting.
What parts in particular?
Recording.
You recorded?
Sick.
You've done a lot of recording before, so give us a bit of background of what kind of musical stuff you've been up to.
I write my own songs.
I know, yeah.
So I play my own guitar.
Wicked, yeah. You mentioned you did a bit of busking as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Is that something you've done a lot, or is it?
No, not a lot, just a small amount.
So this is kind of a whole new experience for you, yeah?
This is huge.
So in terms of what do you think you've overcome while you've done the project?
Definitely, confidence has progressed.
Yeah?
A lot.
Massively?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's good. So in terms of the artists that we've brought in and helped you, how do you think that they've progressed you as an artist?
Well, first of all, they've definitely made me believe in myself.
Have they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but apart from that, like, they've gave me loads of good advice, like vocals, warm-ups and all that,
So how do you think that, after this course, where do you think your musical journey is going to take you now?
Somewhere.
Yeah. You've got no plans just yet, but it's going to take you somewhere.
No, it's gonna, definitely. This has made me open my eyes to a lot of things that I could be doing.
Wicked, man. Yeah, man. So, happy Amy, but thank you for your time, Amy.
Thank you. Oh, baby, begin to refine. That's the fun part about having a sister. Everything come right, 'cause you're my guidance.
On behalf of everyone at Aspired Education CLC, we'd like to thank the Big Lottery Fund for helping to fund the project and supporting us on our ongoing journey. Thank you.